Good morning. I'm Councillor Glen. It is Saturday, February 1st. It is a very chilly morning. I'm at Upcountry Park. Upcountry is in the Hartsmere, Westwind neighbourhood. Not really sure what this neighbourhood is called. It goes by many names. Anyways, Upcountry Park is between Upcountry and Allgrove, and it is a site of one of our neighbourhood's 14 outdoor rinks. This one is in great shape today. I've been saying this every week. It's a great season for outdoor rinks. And thank you to Spiros and all the volunteers who help maintain the rink here at Upcountry. That's great. It's cold, so this may end up being a very quick update. Looking back over the week, a big thank you to everyone who came out to our information meeting on Tuesday about the primary care Health Hub for Canada and Stittsville. Thank you to Dr. Ferrier for walking through that with us. If you'd like to get more information, go to my website and look for the graphic with the Health Hub, and you'll be able to watch a video from Tuesday night. And we'll be sharing it up like a recap, kind of a Q&A next week about everything we talked about. There's been a lot going on about healthcare this week. I was at the Queensway Carleton yesterday for a brainstorming session on primary care and geriatric care, improving services in the West End. The Pinecrest Queensway Community Health Centre received approval for a HART Hub, which would serve the West End. This is a new provincial program for homelessness and addiction recovery treatment centers. So that'll be starting up later this spring. Big news in Stittsville this week was a police warning about suspicious activities. There have been at least a couple of cases of people trying to force their way into homes. So police are just reminding people to be on alert, aware. If you're not expecting someone knocking on your door, approach with a lot of caution. They've shared some tips which are on my Facebook page and on my website, so please check that out and stay safe. We will share more information once we have it. Events this weekend. Tomorrow, Sunday, is the Winter Trailfest at Cardell Rec. There's a group that would like to groom some trails in the Stittsville area for skiing, snowshoeing, winter biking, and so on. And they're going to share some of their ideas and information. They're looking for some volunteers. Anyhow, if you'd like more information or would like to share some feedback, tomorrow afternoon at Cardell Rec is the place to go. Information on my website, glengower.ca/events. And another event coming up I'm excited about is February 22nd, the coldest night of the year. It's a fundraiser for Lionhearts. They're an incredible Stittsville organization that's focused on food recovery, and they're doing some amazing work for local food banks and shelters. You can sign up to join my team. My team's Councillor Glen and friends, or make a donation. Maybe if you've got an extra $200 that you just received in the mail, maybe that'd be a good spot to donate it to. It'll go a long way. I'll share the link in the description here on this post as well for you. Development news. There's some information we posted this week about an official plan amendment for Stittsville South for a new neighborhood that Caivan wants to build. So that's on my website. Also on my website, our multicultural calendar. There have been a number of important multicultural and human rights events over the past week, and there's more coming up in February. This week was International Holocaust Remembrance Day. It was also the National Day of Remembrance for the Quebec City mosque attack and a day of action against Islamophobia. We celebrated the Chinese New Year, and today is the first day of Black History Month, so there'll be lots of activities happening all month long in Ottawa. On Monday, we got some good news. The federal government is confirmed $18 million a year over 10 years, so $180 million for transit funding. This is baseline capital funding, not baseline the street, but baseline as in a minimum level of funding, so that's good. The mayor is pretty excited about this because he's been saying we need some additional money to close our transit funding gap, and this will also give him some leverage to go to the province. Province has been saying, hey, if the federal government gives you some funding, we'll be in too. So the mayor continues his negotiations there. The mayor also has established a new housing task force to accelerate building of homes across Ottawa. I've been working on that along with my councillor colleague Jeff Leeper and the mayor. Just a quick stat, from January 2023 to September 2024, the city issued 50,000 approvals through zonings and site plans and so on. Only 8,300 of those actually have a building permit. So the city doesn't build, we provide the approvals, but we're going to work with, set up this task force to work with builders and developers to get those shovels in the ground, those building permits and construction underway faster, so we can address our issue of housing availability and housing affordability as well. On my website, actually a reminder before I say that, school zones and school parking, please, please, please obey the signage around schools, around no parking and around no stopping. I think probably with the colder weather, we're seeing more vehicles than usual in school zones, but it's really causing a big issue, not just congestion, but safety for students. Those signs for no parking and no stopping, they're there for a reason. It's not to be annoying. It's there for the safety of students and other people in the neighborhood. So please, please, please follow that. Bylaws out there doing blitzes and handing out tickets, so don't get caught by that. Just do the right thing. And I wanted to mention police. Ottawa Police yesterday put out some collision data for 2024. I've shared that on my website. It's bad. Nearly 20,000 reported collisions in 2024. 2,000 of those were collisions in parking lots where the one of the vehicles just drove away. Nearly 17,000 were on a completely clear day, so no rain, no fog, no snow. Drive safe out there, folks. Slow down, pay attention, don't drive impaired. I think everybody's got to do a better job to keep our roads safe. 20,000 collisions a year is over 50 a day. That's pretty bad. Two last things before I wrap up. We are in an Ontario election, and as always, I stay neutral in provincial and federal elections, but I do encourage everyone to get out there and vote. Find out who your candidates are, find out how to vote. I know there's advanced polling, there's mail-in ballots, and of course election day coming up at the end of the month. If you have the opportunity to talk to a candidate, I'd like you to raise two things, and this is not partisan, this is for any party. Tell them that primary care and family doctors and health care is important to our community. Maybe mention our HART Hub. And the other thing is, ask about how the different parties are planning to support cities, especially with more funding for infrastructure, transportation infrastructure, roads and transit, but also doctors and schools, and how are they going to help our communities to grow in a healthier way with all the services and amenities that we need. And my final reminder is there's a new business opening today, White Pine Chocolate. They are over on Stittsville Main in the Ultramar Plaza where the Service Ottawa is, so at Stittsville Main and Cathcart in the strip mall that's there. So go out and get some chocolate and support a local business today, just in time for Valentine's Day. Thank you for watching. Stay warm. I'm going to go get a coffee and warm up, and have an excellent week. Take care.